time shift. There's gonna be a new world order out there. We gotta lead it.
True internet suffered depression.
Who are fake news?
I am not suicidal.
We'll circle back with you directly. If I can circle back, I'll circle back with you. Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Hello and welcome to episode 258 of the Jeffrey and Brian Show. I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Brian.
Always two guys drinking some beers, talking about what's going on. It is Election Tuesday though,
Yes, it is.
so we're obviously going to get into that, but that's going to go all night, possibly days, possibly even weeks.
Right.
So we'll see
We
how
will
this.
not be podcasting the whole time.
No, we will not, and we're not even going to jump into it first because we'll let everything pile up as it may while we're talking about everything else that happened in the week that we want to talk about, because the election, believe it or not, is not the only thing that
Right.
happens.
No. Just like that's everybody. What I'm excited about is no more political ads.
Yes, I'm going to skip the. Oh shit! I forgot to put in one of my local stories. But I will say that as far as early voting went in West Virginia, the Republicans showed up in force, but West Virginia is probably going to be all Republican anyway. That's just the way most of the people are, you know.
Right.
I had another story I meant to share and I forgot to, and that sucks. But oh well. You guys got another body over there in
Oh, well, we
Portsmouth?
talked about this, I think, on a previous episode.
Okay, it is the
This
same
was
guy.
a shipyard worker that went up missing while at work in a Portsmouth shipyard, and they did find his body floating near the shipyard in Portsmouth, and his family identified it. So
Damn.
Yeah, I remember talking about that because I remember saying human bodies float. How come they haven't found him yet? Is he wearing some cement shoes or something?
right,
Still toes.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking steel toe. I was just thinking cement shoes from like the mob. Like, you're
Yeah,
getting rid of this
no.
guy. You're taking care of this
Yeah.
problem.
I mean,
Uh,
we don't know the circumstances. He fell head first and he got drifted by the
oh,
current
Tide
stuff.
took him
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. So we don't know. We don't know yet, but that's crazy. Especially, did he have a life jacket around him?
no, I don't think so.
Probably not working on the
Yeah.
shipyard.
Yeah,
But you like when you're in the ship, you're still working by the water.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how it is though.
If don't want to follow the rules.
The only thing I had to find in Massachusetts, because nothing fun is happening right there right now besides people freaking out about Trump possibly winning.
and I
Is that
forgot to
war?
look for the pizza article. So
Oh, that's right. I forgot to look for a pizza article. I completely forgot about that.
Oh,
But apparently Warren is running for a third term as a senator.
mm-hmm.
Pocahontas.
I wonder if she'll get reelected.
That's an excellent question. Her Republican challenger is John Deaton.
Is he popular in the state of Massachusetts? Anybody know of him?
I've never heard of the guy,
Yeah,
but
that's probably not a good sign.
I had never heard of Elizabeth Warren before she was a senator either, though.
Oh, you know what? She used to be a Republican back in the day.
I'm not surprised. Wherever the wind blows is where she's
Yeah,
got her convictions.
fucking rhino.
Massachusetts, man, they used to be very Republican. They used to,
Yeah.
then they would
Used to be-
be like a Republican governor and mayor, but a Democrat like House, you know.
Mm.
Then they went nuts with Hochul and what's her name, Wu.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm glad I got out of there when I did.
But
Yeah.
I know you're missing it.
Some stuff, but that was just cultural stuff that you can't get outside of like the South Shore of Massachusetts, like the bar pizzas at Poopsies.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're not the same anywhere else, are
No.
But when do you bring that to West Virginia?
they? It has something to do with Massachusetts itself. Kind of like the pizza in New York is special because of the water they use to make the dough.
The rat swim on it.
Possibly that's what it is. I have this saying, but it's something like that what makes these personal bar pizzas so damn good.
Yeah.
And actually during COVID, there was a competition on Facebook
Mm.
of all the different bar pizza South Shore of Massachusetts. They call themselves the South Shore Bar Pizza Association. They had
Mhm.
a competition, a 12 bracket tournament of who has the best pizza. That's what everyone did during lockdown was go to all the different places and try one and rate it. And like this place would compete against this place, and you got to judge it.
Mm.
But there's something about the bar pizza there. It's awesome. Uh, the people aren't as nice as they used to be. That's for sure.
It's a big cities.
It's not a big city. It's a little town. Well, it used to be a little town. Now they're getting out of control, man. They're getting too big for their own britches. They're bringing in
Hmm.
like low income housing and low income supermarkets,
Mm.
Right.
which that's not necessarily a bad thing, but that means for sure that you're going to be inviting low income folks into
The
a very high income area.
The riffraff.
As terrible as that sounds to say, yes. Like because well, you put him within 5 miles of the guy whose house is worth $1 million.
Yeah.
What are the odds there's some kind of crime between this entire complex of people that are barely making their payments every month? And down the road, there's a whole bunch of people with $1 million houses.
Yeah. That's what happened to Detroit, man.
Someone's going to commit a crime, right?
That's
Right.
what happened
Mhm.
to Detroit, man.
Yeah, and like not everyone would, but 1 out of 100. Now you got a crime spree of people's lawnmowers being stolen and sold or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they know you're going on vacation because you told all your friends, and they show up when you're gone and take all your wife's jewelry. You know?
Oh, you posted on Facebook, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, you put a picture of you in Cancun.
Yeah.
All right, I don't care about this first one. Oh shit! Did you see this thing about this dude in Florida who finished work as a construction man? I guess he stops at like a local like convenience store. Uh, someone called the cops saying these guys are being like rowdy and aggressive.
Mm.
I don't know what actually happened. There's no video, but this dude ran.
Never run.
And exactly. That just says I'm guilty, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whether you're guilty or not, it gives the
If-
impression that you're guilty.
Well, he decided to scale a fence to get away, and he got tased 6 times before he fell off that fence.
Mm.
Dang.
Broke his neck and is paralyzed.
Ouch.
So I mean, I don't know enough details to take a side on this one, but that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Like that and if they were just being loud and obnoxious and now you're paralyzed because you took off because you didn't want $100 fine, or just get told to move it along, you know?
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Brian. Don't run. It's not going to solve your problem, right?
No,
better
it
fight
usually
it.
makes it worse.
It's
Better fight
only
in the-
going to make what's
Fight
up,
in the
Quattro?
court, but fight in the court and on the street, you know.
Exactly, because you're going to lose that. The cop is better armed than you, and he's got radios and other cops.
Yeah. And it just
You're
gonna
some
be tired.
jackass.
I mean, what's the worst case scenario? Get paralyzed? Paralyzed? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, and don't commit that crime again, whatever it is.
Well, don't fucking run. Like, okay, what do you want? You know, like, okay, take the fine. It's like this fucking woman, dude. I saw this video of this woman. She was getting a speeding sign ticket. She had no driver license, and she just badmouthed the cop. And she ended up getting a car tow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, exactly. You probably could have gone home, or at least made a
Yeah.
phone call to go home. And now
Yeah.
you're spending the night in jail, and your car is getting towed. You're gonna have to take it out of impound.
Yep. So, good luck. You know.
Oh man.
And
Okay.
and let's say worst case scenario, you get $100 ticket. You can make payments on the bitch. You know, $50
Yeah.
this month, $50 next month.
And
Boom,
realistically, if you're just being obnoxious out front of a 7-Eleven, the cops just tell you to go somewhere else.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, all right.
Yeah,
fuck.
just go somewhere else.
Yeah,
just
go-
don't
then
be
go-
here.
Yeah.
You're not
Oh.
welcome here. Go away.
Yeah, like people get so fucking. Oh my god. Dude.
The only thing I can give is this guy had warrants, and he was worried about his information getting checked. But
Well, we don't know that now anymore because of just getting paralyzed. Hey, at least we know where he's gonna be at.
right? That that ain't work, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Uh,
rolling now.
Did you guys see this squirrel shit in New York that's everywhere?
And raccoon too. Poor raccoon not getting fucking
I didn't see anything with a raccoon.
it's the same pets and stuff, the same owner.
Oh,
Fred,
I didn't know
Fred,
that
Oh
was
yeah,
him
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Fred the raccoon and I forgot the name.
Peanut the raccoon.
Peanut-
Okay, yeah, right.
Peanut the
Peanut the
squirrel.
squirrel.
And Fred the raccoon. Yes.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
don't
know if
care.
they've been put down or not. You know.
Oh, they got noodle. They got fucking put down.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah, that's why you see all
Why
the
don't
memes of,
why do we care?
because the state fucking exceeded. They fucking overreacted for this fucking two things, you know, and they got nothing else to do to fucking pursue this squirrel. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying is this may have been something they shouldn't have done for whatever
No.
reason, depending on what your laws are. But this is
Yeah.
what they're focusing their efforts on, and not the rising
Right.
crime right now in New York.
Fighting the rap fucking infestation, New York City, you know.
Oh, I killed the rat that's been messing with my house.
Oh yeah,
Dude, the thing was enormous. I took
you got a 22.
well, no, I
Or BB
poisoned it.
gun.
I poisoned it.
BB gun.
Uh,
Should have been my father with a BB gun.
well, I funny thing is I almost went and bought one for that exact reason, but I've only seen it
No.
like 3 times.
Oh,
Found it dead in my basement.
damn. Nice.
Poisoned, and I'm not shitting you, dude. From nose,
The
not
tail?
tip of its tail, its ass, like the beginning of its
Uh-huh.
tail, was fucking 10 inches long.
Oh, you fuck. Almost a foot long.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
It's fucking from the woods there.
Yeah, if I saw that thing out in the middle of the night, I would have thought it was a fucking possum. You know what I mean?
Fucking New York style rat in your house, dude.
That's what I said. I was like, oh my God, I have ROUSs.
I didn't put in rats from New York to West Virginia now. Probably.
Oh, you guys didn't get the ROUSs reference, did you?
No.
I bet you someone on Facebook did.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's a Princess Bride reference, rodents
Oh.
of unusual size.
Okay.
And they're you guys don't know the Princess Bride?
Mhm.
I think the word you use it doesn't mean what
It's
it
been a
means.
while since I watched it. So.
Yeah, there you go. I'm Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepared to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, the ROUS is the giant rat rodents running around. It's like, what? I don't think they exist, as he watches one run by.
Smoking a cigarette, drinking a fucking whiskey.
Oh, one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Well, I got to pick the first movie of the week on Deployment. We started like halfway through Deployment.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I
the
was in
movie
charge
picked-
of the movies on our ship on deployment.
Yes.
So
Well, I got first pick, and I picked The Princess Bride. And like half the crew didn't show up. Like, what the fuck? This sounds like a chick flick. I thought an engineer picked it. And I'm like, you guys don't know what you're missing out on, dude.
yeah.
Inconceivable. The dude who co-founded Home Depot died.
Damn.
Yeah, Bernard Marcus. Never heard of the guy. What difference does it make?
I wonder if he had any money.
Well, he was a billionaire and a mega donor to the Republican Party.
Damn. Oh, hold on. The old Republican Party or the new Republican Party?
Probably a long time in general because
Mm,
the guy died in his 80s, I'm pretty sure.
okay.
Now, I shared this thing in here
Yeah.
about the I voted stickers you get
Hmm.
Mhm.
with the American flag. Well, here's the, oh, jeez,
I
man,
can't read it because I have to create an account.
me too. I got to read it once for free. I don't get to read it again,
You
right?
should fucking take a snap picture of it. So when you cell phone.
Anyway, I
Mhm.
didn't get a sticker this time. I was upset. But
Mm.
apparently, like 1987, a woman designed this sticker and sold a whole bunch of them. And then the next year, or next time, it was more and more. And now she's selling like 100 million stickers a presidential election cycle.
Mm.
That's pretty cool. And some states apparently hold their own competitions.
And it
For
wants
I
me to
voted.
pay $79 for this stupid thing. So
Yeah, no. That's why we need donations, people. Throw us a couple bucks and we can actually subscribe to this garbage and we can read it more than once.
We don't have to recite it by memory.
I probably
Well,
can
no.
do a Google search on it and find the same information for free.
Probably good.
Mhm.
So it gets me, it was like New York Times, like you can read 3 articles this week for free. I'm like, yeah, okay. I read it the first time, then I open it for whatever, to put it in the Google Doc, and then I open it to talk about it on the show, and then I may not be able to do it next show because you know what I mean? I ran out of users.
Mm.
It's frustrating.
Hmm.
All right. Well, last night apparently Joe Rogan finally endorsed Donald Trump for president of the United States.
It took him a
Yes, he
while.
did.
Yeah, way to wait to the 11th hour, huh?
Well, I mean, it kind of was obvious when he showed up for the interview and Kamala Harris dodged the bullet because she didn't want to fly to Austin to do the interview on his terms.
Yeah, but she flew out to call her daddy, and she flew out to see Shannon Sharp, and a whole bunch of these things. And apparently, she was in Texas one night, and Joe Rogan had said like, anytime, like call me at 2 in the morning, I'll get up and we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
wanted-
Ron is actually watching the live stream. I've figured out how to. He's lifted. The Australian ban has been lifted. He's in. We're getting
So
comments
what-
from him.
What did we do to get kicked out of the
I
Australian?
don't know. It might have been Ron that was the issue. You know, the repeat
The
The
offender.
repeat offender.
Yeah, sure. That's why we
That,
call him that.
that nickname, you just sue him. Oh,
He spent more time in Facebook jail than me.
Yeah.
For the most part, I stopped posting. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't post anything political on my Facebook page.
yeah, same here.
Well, I did one today that's in this thing. We'll talk about it soon. And I just laughed because it was fucking hilarious. But apparently some Muslim guy who's doing podcast. It's called Hot Take. I've never heard of it, but apparently he's got like 1 million subscribers. Did an interview with Kamala a little while ago,
Yeah.
and he never published it.
Why?
She refused to answer any questions about her plans in Gaza. He wanted to stop aid to Israel, and apparently she went on like a 15-minute rant about bacon. And I was like, does she know that people that eat halal cannot eat bacon?
Apparently not.
Hold on.
Halal is almost the same as kosher.
Hmm. They don't believe in eating pork, just like Jewish
So she's
people.
not Indian there? She's just a fake Indian?
Indians aren't Muslim.
No.
I mean,
No, but
there are
she's-
Muslims in India, but that's not their
Hold
big
on.
faith.
Indian not allowed to eat cow. They're not allowed to eat
Right. They don't eat
Depending
the
on their
cows.
religion, yes. A lot of them
Yeah.
won't eat beef.
Hindu, right?
Hindu, yeah.
I believe it is Hindu, and
Yeah,
it's
the
because
cows
they're
are sacred.
godlike.
The sacred cows. Their reincarnation, you're reincarnating in a cow, some shit like that.
Hey, man,
They stop
if you're not
traffic
hurting
too.
anyone, if you're not hurting anyone else, I don't give a shit. If it makes you happy, good for you, right?
Mm.
But apparently Fetterman, I saw this actually. And I didn't. Oh, never mind. I'm
No,
not
you're
quite.
bouncing
No,
all
no.
around.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
am because it scrolled on me. Fetterman was also on
Squirrel.
Rogan recently.
Yes, he did Joe Rogan, I think, on Friday of last
Yes.
week. Or that's when it came out. So like a week after Trump.
I've realized I don't care enough about Rogan anymore in general to sit down and listen to an entire show.
Well, I told you previously, I listened to like probably 30 minutes of the Trump interview. And in that
Well, they're not
30
even-
minutes, I had at least 10 minutes worth of commercials from Spotify.
Oh,
Mm.
jeez.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was
it's usually-
like get 1-2 sentence out, commercial. 1-2 more sentence, commercial.
Oh, that makes it tough to even pay attention.
That's why I pay for like the Clay and Buck show, so I don't have to listen to stupid commercials, you know?
Well, I pay $10 a month to YouTube for commercial free.
A month?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I did the free trial and I just never stopped it.
Stopped it.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Well, if you're on YouTube a lot, you know, I could see
I
where that
am. I
would
use
make
it-
sense, you know?
I use it for almost everything because it's
Same here.
commercial free for me all the time now.
Right.
But anyway,
Well, let's go
Fetterman-
back to you know, Kamala Harris made an appearance
Not sure.
on SNL on Saturday night after the podcast.
Yeah, with Maya Rudolph again.
and it was a copycat of a previous person on the SNL show. Any
Jimmy
guess
Fallon,
who?
Was it Jimmy Fallon with Trump?
No, Trump.
Yeah, Trump. She
Yeah, but Jimmy
basically
Fallon
did
was
his
the,
skit only with her name on it this time.
oh yeah,
So
wasn't Jimmy Fallon the,
she's following his whole playbook.
well, yes. Yeah, well, that's why they hacked his campaign, right?
And then,
Uh,
Trump filed an equal time complaint. Surprise, surprise. It was deemed an equal complaint, and he actually got to do like a 30 to 45-minute commercial on Sunday Night Football in NASCAR. I think they had him on too.
I did
Nice.
not know that, but I
And
did
I
see that.
guarantee more people were watching Sunday Night Football than the
Fucking
Saturday
SNL.
Night Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody watches that shit anymore because it's too
Really?
biased. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not funny.
No,
I mean-
when Baldwin was trying to be Trump, he was not funny. If you're gonna parody someone, you gotta know who they are.
Yeah.
And Baldwin had no idea how to be Trump. It just wasn't funny. But like, was it Dana Carvey that was being Bush,
Yeah,
doing the Bush? That
Yeah.
was hilarious.
right.
When he's
And
like
they've actually
dodging
come out and
shoes.
said a lot of people that got their start on SNL are actually conservative comedians
Yeah, well, I mean, have
back
you
in the
watched
day. Rob
watched-
Schneider came from SNL, and I don't remember who else I saw in the article, but it's only in its newest generation that it's turned fully liberal all the time. Bash conservatives, bash conservatives.
No, one of the old ones from back in the day. I can't remember her name, but I could picture her face. She was the woman in the Librarian movie series. It was also a TV series, but she was only in some of that. She started on SNL. She made a joke about Fox News when they did their whatever year reunion a while ago, when Trump was
Yeah.
in office. And she showed a picture of her just wearing a bra on like the Weekend Update or something. And
Mhm.
she said that she still shows less cleavage than Fox News anchors. And it went to like Megyn Kelly and what's her name? The one that's engaged or married to the Trump kid, Trump Jr.
I don't know. Do they show cleavage? I've never done this.
Oh, Fox News, man, they always wore
They show
ropes.
legs. I know the legs. They show a lot of legs.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Fox used to. That was one of the things,
Yeah.
skirts and legs on all their shows.
Yeah, and then yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, why can't I think of this woman's name? She was
See, that's why we
Puerto
got a
Rican.
lot of. That's why I got a lot of men watching Fox News because of high testosterone level.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? Oh my, where is it?
Hmm.
This is Brian, carry us somewhere. I'm
All right.
misplaced
Well,
an
there's a
article.
report that just recently came
Oh,
out that
It's still an intro.
shows that you kind of skipped over that. But there's a report that just came out that Harris benefited from unprecedented bias among major news broadcasters. Duh. You think?
I know. And you go and read the article, and it's like, well, yeah, obviously, it's like they don't say anything good about Trump at all. The numbers are in there. It's like 21% good for Trump and like 81% good for Harris. And it's funny because you'll be like, well, he doesn't say anything good. It's like, yeah, but have you noticed how they never directly quote Trump when they do these things?
No. I love the undisclosed sources.
Not even that, but like when they did the whole, oh, he said she should be put in front of a firing squad. And it's like, no, he didn't.
That's not. They took it way out of context, and they
Yeah.
campaigned on it for days.
Yeah, and then even CNN was like, yeah, this is ridiculous, guys. That's not what he said. Like, and that's the problem is these guys never actually quote what Trump actually said. They draw their twist on it and put it out and make it sound as evil as they can. I don't know, man. Like, I still don't. Well, excuse me.
Well, and you
Uh,
see that liberal men are admitting that they're more feminine than conservative men.
Yeah, and it's something we all saw coming.
The little T.
Oh, it's exactly it. It's the jokes we've been making for a while. The soy boys, the The joke Trump made about how these women that are voting for Harris and their husbands voting for Harris, but the wife's boyfriend is voting for Trump. You
The
know?
wife and the boyfriend voted for Trump.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this study was done, and it's hilarious. They don't even consider themselves masculine. And that's why Harris had to go out and do all these campaigns trying to get dudes to vote for her, is because she has a bunch of soy boys. And I eat carburetors for breakfast.
Yeah, we
What
can
the fuck are
tell.
you doing fucking with a carburetor? Like,
Nobody
I
gets a
mean,
carburetor unless it's a little farm
yeah, is it on my lawnmower?
Yeah.
Or am I fucking with my like 1985 Firebird? You know what I mean?
They're trying to make this stuff look fucking more manly than just don't seem,
And didn't this next article you got here where the Biden Harris admin used public funds to mobilize pro Democrat voting blocks? Didn't they already say they were going to do that a long time ago? And
This was back in 2021, actually, when this bill was passed. So shortly after he took office, they went ahead and passed some stuff to get people out to vote. What they took public funding and handed it to liberal causes, like not get out to vote people, but like save the whales people and climate change people to go register people to vote and spread the word. Yeah, I don't know. And between that and the migrants they're busting in and flying in and everything else, it really seems like they're trying to just overwhelm the vote in general. Like a lot of people still don't realize that, okay, these people can't vote. They're still counted in the census.
yeah,
That directly leads to congressional seats and electoral votes, even if you're not a citizen.
yeah.
And so you go and dump them all off in blue cities. Now all of a sudden they get an extra congressman in Los Angeles and an extra electoral vote in California.
Even though they lost a lot of people moving out of California.
Well, they left, so they bust in people,
Yeah.
open the gates and let them in.
Hopefully this should get fucking fixed if Trump wins the election.
Oh,
And
Brian's got a good
is-
one here.
Huh?
Brian's got- What happened there? What happened?
Because it's about all of us. It's about all of us. And listen, I have fought my whole career to put the people first.
Dude, the chant was going great until she said, "Everybody shout your own name," and it sounded utterly ridiculous.
Well, that was last time. This time she tried to say something different.
Okay, I think we got that in here someplace too. So
Let's get out the vote. The chant your own name was a little bit ago, but both times when she did that, like everyone just went silent. Like they were supposed to be like chanting with her. Like
yeah,
fuck Trump or something. But yeah, she knows how to kill a crowd, that's for sure.
yeah.
Apparently she can't kill Trump yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, I laughed my ass off at this next one.
Okay.
Apparently people in Pennsylvania are all offended about this big balloon that they used on a Halloween to represent Kamala Harris. They're saying it's disrespectful and tasteless.
I'm
And I
looking
was
for a
like, here's
picture
a
of the balloon. Oh, here it is.
all I could think was this is the giant baby Trump they had at every parade they could for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Why is it okay when the left does it, but not when the right does it?
It should be okay. I mean, if they're gonna do the kind of shit like that, then they should be willing to. They should be able to dish it out if they can take it. If they're gonna dish it out.
No, yeah, but no, they always fall back to this, like, well, because I'm right. It's like, well, fuck you, buddy. I think I'm right. Does that mean I can break your teeth? No, no,
Oh,
it
they got
doesn't.
Kamala in chains. I love it.
Oh, that's why they called it racist.
Yeah.
What is it? Wasn't her family slave owners
Yeah.
in Jamaica?
Mm-hmm.
So what's racist about it? Put the slave owner in the chains. That sounds appropriate to me, right?
Right.
Why isn't she paying reparations, motherfucker? My family never owned slaves. I know this is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Never been wealthy enough to own slaves. Oh, criminy, dude. It's and that's the problem is why is this shit coming up, dude? How is this possibly a talking point for an election?
Yeah.
Does anyone give a fuck? Mm. If Jesus himself came back for the second time as a black woman and ran for president of the United States, I would vote for this person.
Yeah. If they were qualified, I would vote for anybody that's qualified to be president.
I wouldn't say anyone. I would vote for the either better or lesser of two evil candidates.
Right. But they got to have some qualifications. She's got none.
Josh Stein did something.
She was district attorney, put a whole bunch of people in jail in California, and I think she got handpicked for the senator's job in California. She didn't have to even do the first election when what's her face died in office, and then she was a shoo-in as an incumbent.
Yeah, I believe you are correct.
And then she got picked for vice president because she met the criteria that President Biden was demanding he have for a vice presidential candidate. Nothing about her qualifications. It was all about the color of her skin and her sex.
Well, yeah, Biden made it a big deal. I was going to pick a woman of color for his VP, and it's like, you don't necessarily want the most qualified. It has to fit into these. He said the same thing about
the Supreme Court Justice
Brown Jackson. Yeah.
You know what's funny? Somebody make me realize that Joe Biden was the DEI hire. So the DEI hired another DEI, which is Kamala, and that DEI hired another DEI, which is Tim Walz.
Yes. I shared a meme like this recently, and it was a picture of Obama. So I need someone dumber than me. And it was a picture of
He's
Joe
like,
Biden.
I need somebody to be white and male and dumber. So he got Joe Biden. Joe Biden's like, I need a black vote, so he hired Kamala. Kamala's like, I need a white vote, so he hired a male vote, so he hired Tim Walz. And then just DEI after DEI after DEI hired.
Yep.
Yeah, why not have quality policy instead of trying to represent everyone with I don't care about your ethnicity. I don't care about your plumbing.
Yeah.
Not only that, I don't care about most things. I care if you're going to be in charge making decisions. I want to know that you can make a decision that needs to be made, and I know you can make the correct decision.
And that's why everybody was talking about
you need to refocus
Trump.
your camera.
Trump is like, who's gonna pick us as BP? You know, and he's like, hire another white male. You know, like, oh no, did he make the right call? Like, yeah, he's qualified. As soon as he started talking the debate, dude, everybody's like, damn, he's presidential. You know.
I like Vivek Ramaswamy. I don't think we've seen the last of him.
No,
definitely haven't. He's probably going to be, if Trump were to get reelected, he'll probably be in the cabinet somewhere.
Vince. Oh yeah, he got reelected today.
Is he he's a second generation immigrant, right? Like his parents came from India.
Yeah, I think so.
And he was born here.
Yeah,
worth $500 million.
Yeah, self-made. Dude, we got self-made millionaire Vince, Ramaswamy. You know, the both self-made.
Yeah, well, so apparently Harris just had a rally and Cardi B was there, and well,
she loves her celebrities.
She does love her celebrities because
no, she just got dirt on them. Probably they went to P Diddy party, and that's why
Diddy parties.
Yeah. And that's why she got Jennifer Lopez. He got all of these people like, hey, I got dirt on Diddy and you on it. So come sponsor me. And that's why Jennifer Lopez cried like, "Please elect this so I don't have to go to jail."
Mm, well, Cardi B is so behind Kamala Harris and knows all the reasons why she's going to vote for her that when her teleprompter went off, she went, guys, 1 second, guys.
Wow,
But
that's
how
crazy.
many of these? Okay, first of all, didn't Cardi B with Megan Thee Stallion do wet ass pussy?
Yeah.
WAP.
Yeah,
So this is what we are using to promote the president of the United States, the
because she got
position of the president.
nothing. She got the only thing she got is people with dirt on them, and she using them because they're celebrity.
I mean,
Think about it, dude. Ever since P Diddy got, dude, I think that was a conspiracy. Like, you know what? Let's put P Diddy in trial so we can use this fucking where we can get dirt on there to sponsor Kamala, and
so
boom.
you think Diddy's selling out everyone to give himself fewer years
No,
or
no, no,
something?
no. Kamala saw the videos. She knows about the videos. Who's on it and who got.
That doesn't mean you had to try Diddy.
No, no, no. She don't have to try. She don't have to talk to Diddy. The fucking
Oh.
FBI find out who's on the fucking list and give it the fucking
Oh,
list to her, and she can just use it as leverage to get the celebrity to fucking talk for her. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? Campaigning for her.
Okay, maybe that's quite the conspiracy theory you got there.
But who is the celebrities? All the hip hop artists, dude.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
right. We have
you're a professional
but
wrestler.
ain't been on the show in a while on the live feed. Michael Duckett.
Yeah, what's he got to say?
Well, your president can have WAP.
Well, we all know Bill Clinton did. Oh yeah, I just
I forgot what for stuff for.
wet ass pussy.
No, something else.
No,
No,
that's what it was in the song.
I
Yeah.
know that's what it was on, but somebody used it for something else. Why? For? I forgot.
Oh Jesus Christ, really? No, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that's nuts. That's the culture they're trying to embrace and say you all should vote this way because this is what we encourage. Jesus Christ.
It keeps Trump from grabbing it.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly, but I keep hearing stuff like, "Oh, the people that fought the Nazis would be killing all you guys right now." I'm like, I hope you realize there was a discussion, a vote on contraception back in the day with these World War II vets, and they were trying to make condoms illegal. Okay, they were way more conservative. Apparently, some school, and I want to say Alabama, but I'm not sure. What up, repeat offender? He's got a MAGA hat too.
Yeah, we got 2 MAGA hats on the show now. He took the day off from work for the WASP election result.
Hey, so who won, the Trump or Kamala? You can tell.
Yeah,
the
you're in the
people.
future. You should be able to tell us
Yeah.
now.
Well,
You keep-
you want the good news? Trump's up well in front at the moment, but a long way to go.
I'm seeing 101 to 71 electoral votes.
Fox is
Nah, he's
reporting
got that.
113 to 178.
Google is
He's got that.
137.
And Senate, I think the Republicans only need one more spot, and they've got the Senate. One more seat.
Well, I think Brian said they already took a majority, right?
No,
Yeah.
we just flipped the West Virginia seat that we everybody
okay,
knew
my
was
mistake.
already going to go.
At least I want to get super majority, at least 5 seats.
We're not going to get that.
God damn
And
it.
the House is looking good.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so what's up
anyway.
with these parents that lashed out? What's the difference between Trump and Kamala?
Well, it's a Hawaii middle school. And the parents, these kids were given handouts with the 6 hot button issues for the election
Right.
with each candidate's stance.
This is middle school.
What the fuck?
Middle
dude?
school.
Okay,
So this is like 5th graders up to like
6,
9th
7,
grade.
8. Yeah.
Well, in terms of immigration, the handouts stated
Are
that
they
Vice
going to be able to
President-
vote? Is that something new in Hawaii that middle schoolers
in middle
can vote?
school? I hope not. But they're saying they're hiring more people to watch the border under Harris and limiting how many people can move to the U.S., which is funny. But in contrast, what they're saying Trump is doing, he's aimed to locate and apprehend people in the U.S. illegally and quote, take children away from their parents. So are they expecting these kids to go home and shame their parents into voting?
Yeah,
a
that's
different-
exactly what it seems like. Definitely.
This just seems out of control to me.
Yeah.
And that's why so many people have switched to homeschooling because of shit like this.
Well, if Trump gets up, it's going to be a nice little bonus for him too, isn't it? $10,000 tax free. Homeschooling and that.
Can't get my camera to focus, and I don't know why.
Well, you use your hand.
I
He
just
did
tried.
already. He's done it a couple times now.
Yeah, I'm where I
There we
come
go.
out,
Use
it's
the
not
slow-
it's not autofocus.
So, I mean, the TDS is continuing to go hot and heavy in California. There was a Californian man that's been hospitalized with a brain bead after beaten up by his neighbor over a truck banner.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Could you imagine actually getting not just got his ass whooped? Dude was left to bleed to death in his garage before his wife found him and brought him to the hospital.
This is a Trump supporter guy.
Yeah, he had a truck banner up.
God damn.
Yeah, apparently the neighbor had a Harris sign go missing, blamed this guy, and just went over there and just beat him next to death.
Damn.
Yeah, but we're worried about these Trump supporters, aren't we?
Yeah. Fucking racist pieces of shit. There you go.
You're back for
Yeah, look
now.
at that.
Yeah.
Until I shift my weight again, right?
Yep.
No, well, stop moving so fast. Your camera's slow.
Yeah, it usually keeps up no problem.
Mm.
Yeah, but meanwhile, the National Guard, it's this article doesn't put it the same way. The other article I read made it sound like the National Guard's on standby because of the violence that might erupt.
Just
the-
because the power grid's going down?
well, no, because they think that the Republicans are going to go nuts when Trump doesn't win.
Oh,
I think it's going to be the other way around.
Well, they're being deployed in Washington and Oregon and Nevada, which are Democrat strongholds.
I think typically, as a conservative, I'm not even calling myself a Republican per se, but as a conservative, we'll put up with the other party winning. We may not be happy about it, but it is what it is. So
Yeah,
It's really-
the Dems haven't. Oh, what?
No, you're right. I was just going to say the Republican Party is really evolving, isn't it? Like you look at it now, it's now become the party of the people.
It's what it seems like. It's a grassroots movement, and I think more than anything, it's a rejection of woke culture.
Yeah, I think so.
The rejection of censorship. You can't force me to use your pronouns. And that's why they want to. That's why they want to literally censor us. Tim Walz says, like, "Oh yeah, your freedom of speech doesn't expand to misinformation or hate speech." Fuck you.
Oh, the
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the other thing is too, you got to look at you got the UAW now, and you got the Teamsters and all that. Well, the unions are starting to turn towards the Republican Party, which
well, the union leadership hasn't, but the grassroots, the actual members of the union are moving more that way because Trump has shown over and over again he will do what he has to do to save their jobs and keep them from moving to Mexico.
195 Trump's at now, guys.
You must be on the Fox poll too.
No, if I only got 177.
I'm at 195 on Fox.
God damn.
Maybe we talk long enough, we'll have 270.
Yeah.
I reckon so too. I reckon we'll have 270 by the time we finish chatting, lads. I'm confident. If not, I'll either
I
be.
only got like 10 minutes before I go to bed. I gotta wake up early.
I do too, but not as early as you tomorrow.
I threw a sticky, boys. Don't worry about that.
So apparently, New York City voters have bagged the perfect response to Biden trashing MAGA backers. People were cheering. Is that because they were wearing trash bags?
I guess.
Apparently, that's a real popular Halloween costume.
Oh yeah, trash
What
bags.
was?
The trash bags.
Yeah. Oh my God. I laughed so hard when I saw people wearing trash bags to go vote. I was like, this is
Really? You
what-
saw people wearing trash bags to vote?
No,
Yeah.
I saw two separate articles about
Oh,
it.
okay. I thought maybe in West Virginia they were wearing trash bags.
No, I would have
Mhm.
pointed and laughed. Are you kidding me? It was so funny. I was like, geez, man, like I'm starting to like
See,
these guys more and more. They
see,
accept the joke and become the
yeah, this is
meme.
the difference between fucking the Democrats and Republicans. Republicans, like,
Democrats throw a
okay,
temper tantrum.
yeah, and we're like, okay, that's funny, we take advantage of it.
They show up in garbage bags because they're all garbage. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like
You
Trump
know,
showing up in a garbage truck,
I was listening to somebody today. It's like, oh my God, towards the end of the election, all this shit was going down. Towards the end, we get a squirrel. We're like, squirrel.
Right? And apparently
Actually,
its name
pretty
was
smart
Peanut.
Peanuts, yeah.
Oh,
So
It's
they
actually
tried
pretty
to,
smart.
and the left was trying to die play this fucking peanut thing because a guy apparently did some porn back in the day or some shit like that.
okay.
Yeah, so it's like, hold on. So you worry about him getting screwed by somebody, but it's okay for the state of New York to screw him, you know?
I don't
Mm.
really. If you want to be a whore, I guess go be a whore.
Yeah, but still, you still got rights, Doesn't mean
Oh.
like the state of New York had to fucking take the shit from you. At least you got due process about this fucking squirrel. You know?
There's
But didn't
laws
somebody
about what
from-
pets you're allowed to have too.
Wasn't somebody from another state actually rung up and made the complaint?
We don't know. We don't know. I don't know nothing about the I mean, I know somebody complained, most likely, but that's the only thing I know.
Yeah, I heard a report saying someone from another state was actually the one who put him in.
Fucking another Karen, probably. So
Yeah.
another squirrel guy got jealous of him. It was like, you know what? Let me report this ass. And the fucking
Okay,
instead of New York is saying like, okay, let's see what the video about. Like, okay, cool, and go talk to him. Like, hey, what's going on with the squirrel? Like, have an explanation for this is the thing I love about Virginia law, state law. The cop has a little bit of authority what to do with the process with the sentence or not. In New York, whether you make a speeding ticket, they still give you a speeding ticket. You cannot talk your way out of it in a way.
okay.
No.
Well, hold on a minute. I'm gonna bring us back on topic for a second here. I'm looking at the Associated Press's most recent update. It's 177 to 99 votes, electoral votes for Trump.
Right.
But the Wisconsin Dem Party chairman warns there's going to be a red mirage.
Oh, my God, here we go again.
Yes, followed by a blue shift.
Of course.
Isn't that what
gotta
they
get
did
the-
last time when they
Yeah.
found 20,000
Well,
votes
yeah,
or
we
something like
found-
that?
Yeah,
at
they
2 in
found
the
just
morning?
enough votes to sway the election.
Yeah, who didn't see that coming? That's why they told us it might take weeks to. I was like, yeah, because you need to keep finding more votes
Right.
to make sure that it's more than Trump got.
Yeah, make the fucking printer go brr.
Yeah, exactly. If we can print dollars out like a motherfucker, we can print out fake signatures on ballots, can't we?
Well, he's leading the popular vote at the moment.
Yeah, 27 to 24 million.
Yeah, that's without California not been included yet.
No, it's not. The polls aren't even closed there yet.
Oh yeah, he already got electoral college from Juan.
No, Guam's not allowed to. They don't have any electoral votes.
They don't get a vote. Neither does Puerto Rico.
The electoral college? I thought they did.
No, they're symbolic. Their vote's symbolic.
No,
Okay.
as you pointed out before, because you called them colonies, I call them territories. They are not states. They do not get votes in the federal
Regular
government.
representation.
They have
That's
they have a representative in the House of Representatives, kind of
Yeah.
like DC, but that's it. No senators or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm okay with the congressman. At least some
Well,
kind of
what-
name.
They
And Puerto
just said
Rico's
he's leading
offered
Georgia.
citizenship every. What's up?
Sorry, they were just saying he's leading Georgia and he's ahead in North Carolina. And a lot of Democratic votes have been counted in
So
North
North-
Carolina.
North Carolina should be done pretty soon, huh?
Virginia
The
too.
polls are closed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should be done counting soon. That's what gets me is how does it take this long to count votes? They're making it sound like they're trying to count
20 years
100
ago, we knew who was the president by 11 o'clock at night.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
dude.
and
They've
make
made it
sound like-
so much more complicated now that we gotta
There's
wait
this-
days for results.
I heard out of Arizona they got like 4 fucking pages in the ballot. Dude. Like
We
God
had
damn.
double-sided ballot.
Yeah, but it's
I
not
had a double-sided
hard.
ballot. And oh, check this out.
Mm.
There was a position open locally with nobody running.
So you put your
Yeah.
name in?
Yeah.
No, it was just funny because this happened when we were in Massachusetts, and I put my wife's name and she put my name on it.
So who's gonna win?
And this time I told her, I was like, "Oh, look at this! I'm putting your name in here," and she goes, "Oh crap! I was gonna do yours. I guess I'll do not mine because maybe I win with 2 votes."
That'd be funny. She won with
It
2
would
votes.
it would be just like I have no idea what this job is or how to do it.
Somebody actually
Wasn't it
won
going-
that like that way one time.
Wasn't there a guy in Texas who illegally changed his name to somebody else for the ballot?
Yeah, well, I vote for somebody else. None of the above.
None of them.
Oh man. And we had another one that was about euthanasia, and it was you had to know the state's constitution and amendments to know which way to vote on it.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
The way they worded it, and I was like,
I hate that shit. Well,
Well,
Our only
luckily-
amendment was dealing with
militaries to die on the
military
line of
people.
duty. Yeah.
whether
luckily,
the
I had heard
wives
about
should get the pension after the fact.
No, it was tax
Oh.
free tax.
Yeah, they should get tax-free status,
Yeah.
just like 100%
Property
disabled
tax.
person gets.
Yeah.
oh, and that's just from the state, not the federal government. So
Yeah,
that
state.
sounds like
It
that'll
was a
pass.
state thing.
That
yeah.
sounds like that'll pass.
It did. I told everyone I know to vote for it. So
Yeah, I mean, if you're KIA, are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, I had heard about this thing on the ballot in advance from someone who voted early and went and read the actual amendment that's already there and then what they want to do to change it. So I knew to vote yes or no. And I got something here about when will we know who wins the election?
yeah,
Quote, experts weigh in. This is
blah
a
blah blah.
Giant bag of garbage. It said anywhere between like 11 o'clock tonight or in a week and a half. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? How is it this hard to? They make
I
it sound
think
like they're
we'll
trying to
know
count
by
100 million votes.
Friday. I think
Yeah.
Friday at the latest.
That just seems nuts, man.
It
they
does.
make it-
It shouldn't
they
be that long. It shouldn't take that much long.
Yeah, they're making it sound like one guy's counting 100 million votes.
Everything is electronic now. I mean, I don't know how you
My
guys
vote
do
was
it in West
counted as soon as I
Virginia, but
paid-
I wrote on a paper ballot and I put it into a scanner, you know?
That's exactly what I did. I ran through a scanner, and boom, it was already counted. And I brought up this war thing in here because, well, it looks like the world's erupting in war. And depending on who becomes president, Trump 177, Harris 99, according to Associated Press.
Yeah, it's still the same.
Fox is still higher than that.
Yeah, 195 to 113.
I'm intentionally not using
That's fine.
Fox
No, that's
because-
fine.
Kind of
because-
bad.
It's good
yeah.
that we got like 3 different choices going here, you know? It's kind of cool.
Well, they're the big 3 that actually decide who's the president, too.
True.
And I say decide, but they're typically when all 3 agree, that's when we know who
I
it
mean,
is.
somebody should be following MSNBC so we can see if Rachel Maddow cries again today.
She's doing a live thing with 2 other people, and they're calling themselves the Avengers.
Nobody's watching Amazon Prime for their election news with Bryant, the guy that
Well-
got kicked out of the news.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Trump kicked out a whole bunch of journalists from Mar-a-Lago, saying, "Nope, you can't come here for election results."
I don't
Last
blame him.
minute, but Politico and MSNBC is like, "Nope, you guys are full of shit and you're liars. I don't want you here."
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Whoa!
Do not blame him one bit.
They're looking pretty
Meanwhile,
quiet at the Harris camp.
Huh?
They're looking pretty quiet at the Harris camp. It's only early days yet, but
I believe that. Meanwhile, the U.S. is testing a new hypersonic nuke missile tonight. Yeah. We're not detonating a weapon because we have an agreement with Russia that we will not detonate nuclear weapons in testing. Neither will they. We're basically testing the not the payload, but the delivery method.
Yeah.
And this thing is supposed to be able to get anywhere on the planet in under 30 minutes.
Dang, that's scary.
I want to say it. I want to say it's 18,000 miles an hour.
God damn.
Oh jeez. 2020. It's the new Minuteman 3.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
I'll tell you one thing. Go ahead, finish that, and I'll jump in.
Go ahead.
No, it's going to sidetrack the story. You finish that.
Yeah, I can't find the speed.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well,
It's
I
something
just
like
turned on
18,000
Amazon
miles an hour.
Prime for their video, their live election coverage, and guess what's the first thing I get?
How evil Trump is.
No, a commercial.
Oh.
All the other networks are canning their commercials for the show tonight, but not Amazon Prime. They
You
still
have to
got
pay the
their
bills somehow.
commercials.
Do you pay Amazon Prime Plus or something like that?
I'm not paying for commercial free with Prime.
So they could fucking complain about it then.
Funny thing is, I got Prime, but I don't have the password punched in my computer to turn it on my computer right now.
I got it playing on my phone.
Yeah, I got Amazon Prime, but that's because we do a lot of Amazon shopping out here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And they've got Amazon Prime is going Harris 62, Trump 162.
Woo!
Mm.
Could you imagine if Trump won the popular vote too?
That's why I wish he win too. He's at 30 million right now.
They're predicting that Kamala Harris will win the state of New York.
No. Well, according to the Associated Press says she already won it.
There's only 28% reporting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying Associated Press is calling it New York already.
So I see you got Putin is using a World War I style weapon to go after Ukraine now. What's that?
Gas. They're using gas on the battlefield.
Mustard?
They don't know most of it because it's been against international war for so long.
That's gonna fucking stop Putin.
That these guys know how to test for mustard gas, tear gas, pepper gas, and a couple others. But they don't know what most of the stuff is they're being exposed to. Luckily, Ukraine has been trained in CBR as well, but they can't. Even when they get a sample to test it, they don't know what it is because apparently Russia's been doing this for years when everyone else stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Terrifying, man. Gas on the. I mean, a radiological weapon scared me more in the Navy because I was more likely to be struck with a radiological weapon.
Those will make you think.
Well, I mean, a chemical weapon just sounds. Geez, Louise, like mustard gas took 40 years to kill people sometimes.
Yeah, it was like Agent Orange almost.
Yeah.
God damn, all this fucking.
The results are delayed.
Yeah, and you have years of horror leading up to your death. So, meanwhile, Ukraine has finally been involved in combat with North Korea in Kursk, Russia. Oh my God! And apparently, the North Koreans are sneaking into Ukraine using personally owned vehicles, like pickup trucks mostly.
Right.
That would be funny if they fucking go over there and just start like leaving, start migrating to the United States. It's like, fuck this shit. Let's get out of here.
Right. Well, apparently, a lot of people did defect, but that leads to even bigger problems. After the United States did it, you can't just go round up people and because they look this way. You know what I mean?
No, I was saying that North Korea wants to leave North Korea, and instead of go fighting, they just fucking leave the battlefield, go somewhere else. Why go die? If you're about to go die, well, fucking just go somewhere else.
Apparently, these North Koreans had a case of friendly fire with the Russians in Kursk as well.
Because of Russia and Ukraine look alike.
That's actually probably what it is.
They're like
they saw
probably
white
not
people
that
shot.
trained soldiers.
Exactly. No. Yeah, no. North Korea saw a bunch of white people and fired at them, going, "Ukrainians!
Ukrainian!"
See,
I bet
this
you the joke
goes
was the
both
other way
ways.
around, being cold racist and shit.
It goes both ways. Hey, you know what though? I will say, the Ukrainian people, especially their women anyway, are fucking beautiful.
I know.
Oh no, a lot of these Eastern European women are.
They got the Asian and the white combined and shit.
Oh, well, Mia Kunis is Ukrainian.
Yeah, but I don't think she's that hot.
Okay, everyone else does.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying.
that
I mean,
volleyball
all
player?
the Ukrainian women in general, yeah. But Mia Kunis, like, she just looked like a. I don't know. I cannot get her fucking.
She's
I cannot
a
get
famous,
her from the 70s show a character of she played. I cannot get out of my head.
Oh my God, Jackie
Yes.
Burkhart.
Yes.
Michael.
Yeah, I cannot get that shit out of my head.
You know what's funny is the wife and I have been watching that. She's probably watching it on TV right now because
The
yeah.
70s show.
Yeah, you're busy with the kids. You put something on in the background, and I realized
Mm-hmm.
that show is not for little kids.
Yeah. Believe me, I
Bunch
know.
of-
Like,
Yeah, a bunch of teenagers coming of age having sex with each other.
getting high.
Yeah, exactly. Getting stoned and having
And the
sex.
80s
I'm like,
shows, not even working.
And the one on Netflix is even worse.
The one, the 80s shows.
Yeah, the 90s.
Are this the 90s?
I think it's
They
the
did that-
90s. Yeah,
they did in that 80s
they
show.
really talk up the smoking and stuff on the show.
Hold on, this is when they're adults now, the grandparents.
No,
yeah,
no.
the
Well,
yeah,
okay, yes, there's a new group of kids in that
Mhm.
90s show.
Yeah.
And the main character is Eric and Donna's daughter.
yeah.
Yes.
But she's only there in the summers.
No, no, no.
Uh,
In the latest season,
No, yes,
she
you're right.
lives there full time.
So you're watching it too.
Yeah,
So you saw Tommy Chong, Carmen Electra.
yeah.
God damn.
What's her name? She did that song "You Say." I only hear what I want. I don't listen hard. I only hear negative. No, no, no. Oh, she's a musician. You say.
I don't know.
Anyway, Lisa Loeb
Oh.
was in an episode too.
Mm.
I was like, wow, they got a lot of celebrities back on this.
Nostalgia for us, dude. That's why.
Yeah, that's exactly what most of this stuff is. It's nostalgia
Yeah.
for us and trying to get our kids in the same garbage that we watch. But
Like,
apparently,
this is old.
apparently the airborne ranges are training.
Practicing.
Yeah, they're training for Pacific Air Base takeover.
Yeah, with nobody got guns in California. What the fuck you expect?
No, we're talking
No.
about China.
Yeah, we're talking about like the Sea of China and the Sea of Japan.
Taiwan.
California.
No, we're talking about like we're expecting the world to erupt into war, and we better be ready to do this shit. It's like motherfucker, man. It's like I really don't want to see World War III. I'm glad I'm too old and disabled now to serve anymore, and my children are too young.
Yeah.
There's definitely a few
it
hot
might-
spots around the world, mate.
What's that?
There's definitely a lot of hot spots around the world at the moment.
Yeah, man. I mean, look at what's
South
going on
China
in Israel.
Sea, South China Sea. I reckon that'll be the next one that blows up.
Well, and call me sexist if you want, because I'm not even making the argument about Harris here. I'm making the argument about other folks that there are sexist people on this planet. And Putin and Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un will see Kamala Harris as weak. And this will be their opportunity to strike. And it's entirely possible she comes back with a disproportionate response to appear strong. And that could lead us into a real issue here.
Yeah, I reckon it will too. What do you guys reckon the chances are if Trump wins, or when Trump wins this, that Biden gets the big boot before
It
January?
depends.
It won't matter.
It might be too late, especially because we have until January.
Plenty.
I mean, Ukraine might stop, but Russia might see this as an opportunity, and China too.
Yeah.
Well, and it's too late for these guys to get involved now. And by the time they can get involved, it's already ongoing and hardcore. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what I think of what's going on with Russia, honestly. Like, it seems like they're losing at the same time they're winning. So I don't know what's happening. Like, I would like some real reporting instead of this garbage stuff I'm getting from both sides of the aisle,
Right.
Backstreet hackers, yeah. Well, I reckon the biggest fear would be like they give Biden the boot before January.
I don't think it
Kamala
would
takes over.
matter. It wouldn't matter.
The point I'm trying to make here, mate, is they might try and get Kamala in the back door that way. I know it wouldn't matter, but
25th of well, if they were going to do that, they would have done it like 2 weeks ago, and then it would be like, oh, we can't have the first woman president only served for 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
That would have been the way to do it.
yeah, I'm just watching this really closely now at the moment. Like it's 195 to 117. Just waiting on that North Carolina. I reckon if North Carolina comes in, they'll call Georgia.
I'm seeing 99 to 178.
MSN's got it 99 178.
Well,
Fox is reporting the highest of all of them so far.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to avoid Fox, because even though they're not as pro-Trump as everyone says they are, they definitely
aren't.
No, but they're definitely
And they're not as conservative as they used to be either. So
yeah,
that's definitely true. But at least they're not going to call Trump Hitler.
I mean, and Shep Smith is on the Amazon Prime thing right now.
Is he really?
Yeah. Brian Williams and Shep Smith.
Well, I didn't realize Brian Williams left.
This is the one that
He's on Amazon Prime. Bobby Scott has won re-election in Virginia's 2nd district. That's who I had to vote.
3rd district.
I did not vote for him, but that's who I had to choose from.
Oh, fuck. Bobby Scott.
You see this Iowa poll?
I haven't showed it yet, mate. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I can't remember the woman's name. I didn't share the thing. So I just ripped a vape and I'm like heavy for a minute. She did this poll in Iowa. It's like, oh, women are going to come out. And it looks like Iowa's leaning blue right now. But she said that they're going to vote Democrat because of abortion rights. And it's like, oh, yeah. Because, these 60 plus or 55 plus year old women vote a lot. I'm like, none of them can have kids.
Right.
But the thing is, she did an interview, live.
Oh, good Lord. Amazon Prime is really breaking up the dregs. Guess who else is on Amazon Prime's show? You'll never guess. Another fired reporter from CNN or maybe his embassy, Don Lemon.
Yes,
That's what the reject does. Prime.
They're getting deep, aren't they?
Sure seems that way.
The dude's dying over there.
Oh man,
oh, the CIA got him.
He hit his vape pen.
Yeah, and that's the problem is that I've been up here since May, or down here since May, and these things have just been sitting in a Tupperware. And I ran out of flour, so I busted out old vapes. And they're kicking my butt. All right, I forgot what I was talking about. Anything else anyone wants to bring up before we sign out of here?
Are we going to talk more about the election stuff?
Yeah, but I mean, we're not, like you said, we're not going to stay here all night waiting for results to come out. You got anything else to talk about the election?
Nope. I got nothing else. I ran out of beer, so it's perfect timing.
You got anything else to bring up, Brian?
And NBC has now projected that Harris is going to win Illinois.
According to Associated Press, they already have.
Yeah, he's already claimed it.
Chicago's got a lot of votes. A
Yeah.
lot of individual votes to make their electoral votes.
And NBC is predicting Kamala Harris has 81 electoral votes to 168 for Trump.
Oof.
And in the Senate, it's 34 to 44. In the House, it's 73 to 112 for Republicans.
Could you imagine if the Red Party got a
All
full
three?
a sweep? Yeah, and took all three, and man, that would be a real message. Like, no, we do not agree with you guys. Stop screaming in our faces. You know, it's gonna be even wilder when they take the Senate and the Congress, but not the presidency. Because
No,
then we're gonna be like, they managed to find votes in the middle of the night.
goddamn.
What's Virginia doing? Let me look at Virginia here real quick.
He's like, I
Virginia
don't necessarily vote for
winning.
everything. And that's something that drives me nuts. With a lot of
Trump
people
is
that vote.
currently winning Virginia by
Yeah, I'm seeing leads.
not much.
I was hoping at least to win Vermont too.
Vermont?
Yeah, just to guess.
And
like
Tim Kaine is only beating Hung Kao by less than a percentage point. That'd be
I-
awesome if Hung Kao won.
Well, for several reasons. One, the guy's great, and two, his name is hilarious.
I know. I would love to be talking about him on the show more. Hung Kao!
Hung Kao.
Oh,
And he
it's
was a
pretty close
Navy
to Michigan,
captain
too.
in Special Forces, EOD.
I knew he was Navy. I didn't realize he was. That makes sense when they blew everything up. Yeah, I tried to do EOD. That didn't end well for me. Actually,
But
that's when I
there's
found
still a
out.
lot of votes out in Virginia, so.
That was when I found out I was colorblind.
Same as in Pennsylvania. He's just behind, not by much in Pennsylvania. There's only 29% of the votes counted.
Oh, I guess it's a new
Wow.
Senator Banner from Vermont.
It looks like Jen Kagan's might win re-election in the second
No, I'm
district.
serious. This is a
Nice.
serious question. Is how is it taking this long to count votes?
I don't know.
Doesn't every state have a Scantron machine somewhere that they use for SATs?
I don't
You
know.
feed it in the machine that scans it and goes, "This is the vote."
Ugh.
Oh my god!
Was the people not fucking filling up the bubble correctly? I don't know. It's fucking annoying.
Realistically, we need a speck in it. Whatever. All right, Brian. Anything else?
I guess not.
All right. West Virginia's already made their decision.
It wasn't hard for West Virginia.
No. All right. Well, this is probably it until after the next president is decided. Something crazy happens. Brian and I might come back, but I doubt it. And I'm seeing the repeat offender shaking his "Make America Great Again" hat, or "Keep America Great." I'm sorry. All right, folks. Good luck, and the results will be in sometime
Next week.
Hopefully the grid don't go down.
Buy ammo.